The United States has a very fraught relationship with Latin America. We have not always been very nice to them. We currently have a government which is not very friendly to Mexico in particular. They've been threatening sanctions against Venezuela. How, as an American, does this create a problem for you, or do people just take you for who you are as a person, and it's not something that you really need to negotiate with sources and whatnot?
I mean, for me, being an American in Venezuela, everyone asks me that a lot. But really, when I'm in the streets in Venezuela, no one cares. I've been to anti-American rallies, obviously been American, and people ask me where I'm from, and they'll be there like, chanting things against the U.S. But when I say like, hey, I'm from the States, nice to meet you, and they'll just be like, hey, let's have a beer, or like they're really friendly. So I think it's a lot of more like government rhetoric. I don't find that Venezuelans actually have a problem with me because I'm an American. It's kind of like an abstract idea that maybe they don't support American politics, but it's not something they really carry out, against an American, right? What about?
I think just based on how many, when you're in a place like Mexico, how many people loathe their own government, they know to separate people to politics. And certainly in Mexico, that's the case. I mean, usually the question is like, what's up with Trump? What's the deal? Yeah, exactly. So, and as the relationship gets worse, who knows what will happen? But usually, there's really not a big problem. I mean, kind of leaving Latin America, but I'd be in Gaza at Hamas rallies and burning the Israeli and the American flag, like the traditional ritual, and shooting AKs off in the air. And hey, where are you from? Oh, I'm from California. Like, oh, my cousin lives in Detroit. It's like, hey, let's talk. Wait a second, let me burn this flag first, and then we talk. So it's like, it's not. There's a distinct separation, I think, and how it's going to affect the country. I mean, now with Mexico and the U.S., after this whole deal with the hurricane and the earthquake in Mexico, and not a word from the U.S. administration of condolence or assistance or anything, and then they rescind their offer of assistance. But you can see like an end to a lot of cooperation on drugs, on trade, on security, and that will change the equation in a big way in places like Guerrero. They're just going to be like, you know what, open the door to Central America, let them all just go through. Because right now, Mexico is stopping people from riding La Bestia and coming up. And Mexico might just be like, you know what, we're going to stop doing that. You guys just go right on through like you used to. So that is the bigger difference now with the relationships, right?
Conversely, are you insulated to a certain extent being American because you're not a party to either side? I'm thinking when you look at the death toll of journalists in Mexico, they're not Americans. There was one guy that died in a kind of random thing in Oaxaca, but they target Mexicans, the narcos and the politicians. They tend to leave Americans alone
because they live in the towns that these reporters are reporting in. They like the Juarez or in Tampico or Veracruz, which is like the epicenter for this. The Gulf Cartel, they see the person's byline on a daily basis, and they're reporting about these crimes and things like that. And it's just like, okay, you can't report about that anymore, and we're going to kill you and your entire family. And so that's how they silence these institutions, and they have been very successful in doing it. There's most of these publications, they don't report on any of that stuff anymore.
Right.
It's just non-existent.
Yeah. As a woman, is it an advantage, or is it just non-mission?
I've definitely been beat up, and they didn't seem to care that I was a woman. But I think being, obviously a foreign woman, if anything, it helps me not because they're afraid to beat or, arrest a woman. It's more like the machista culture. It's not that they respect me anymore, but it's that they think so little of me because I'm a woman that I can slip by easier than, maybe Michael could or, some other big early photojournalist. Usually I work one of the few female photojournalists working in Caracas, and when the guards would come up and, really hassle the local male photojournalists, but they kind of see me as like, oh, what harm can she do? So it actually works to my advantage. I like that they underestimate me because I'm able to sneak in a lot
do my